to say you are welcome again. Like for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been uploading videos on my YouTube channel. I was like kind of going on some technical constraint, and my laptop was down. I had a fault in my system, and I had to retrieve all of my data. So, but once again, I'm back again. Today, we are going to be looking at Unity Hub. If you are new to Unity Hub, in my next video I will be showing you how to get started by installing Unity Hub. In my next video I'm going to tell you how to use the vuforia application in Unity Hub, and also I'm going to be starting today with the first project in Unity Hub as a beginner. So please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and after subscription, please turn on the notification bell that whenever I upload a video, you are going to receive the notification of that video and you can go and watch. Please share, comment, whatever misunderstanding or comment or question you have, please drop it in the comment section below, and I will immediately respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Yeah, we don't always forget some stuff, and we don't just forget about picture. Okay guys, let's get started. We are going to be looking at Unity Hub. Okay, Unity Hub. Firstly, Unity Hub is a augmented reality application which is used to make to migrate the digital world to real world. Let's just say it that way. Or Unity Hub is used to implement AR and VR project. That is to bring virtual world into the real world, to bring digital world into the real world, or to take the senses of the real world into a virtual world. So now we are going to be creating our first Unity project. Our first Unity project, we are going to be creating it. So before creating your Unity project, once you have your Unity Hub open, first thing we do is we come with log in with our Unity Hub account. And here, as you can see, as you log out, okay, I log out, and then if I come back here, log in, they are going to take me to a site where I have to log in my user account. So now what will be the best benefit of you is if you do have a student email. If you have a renowned institutional email as an administrator, as a student, you can still use that to log into Unity Hub. They also give you discount. They also give you accredited notes and plan for you to get started with your Unity Hub project. So now I'm just going to log in my credential, okay, and then they'll say, do you want to allow this page to open in Unity Hub? It means that all of your applications that are being saved on your platform or your server will be migrated to the Hub application itself. So once we click allow, it opens the Hub. So now after the Hub has been opened, what we need to do is we have to check for our installation version, right? The version of installation is released, the pre-release also. But as for me, I'm working with 2020 and 2021. But if you can see here, install editor, they have 2021, 2020, they have 2022. All of them, they are up now, but it's not the full version, it's just pre-release, right? These are all pre-release, 2022 beta, everything they are pre-release. So I'm using 2021 and 2022 version. So now, if I have two versions on my system and I want to migrate from one to another, I just come to my project and come to create new project, and then I can just come at the top corner here, at the top center screen, and just select if I want to work with 2021 or I want to work with 2022. But I'm going to work with 2020. I'm going to work with 2020. So now it's used to create all sorts of games. You can create 3D games, 2D game, 3D simple saying. You can use VR, AR, cool, first person, third person, and so many more. These are used to create a lot of sweet project. Okay, so I'm going to start with 3D first, and I'm going to name my project as Project ARCONONE. Okay, and here my project location, as you can see, my project is going to be saved here and in David, as you can see. Just a minute, let me just look for it. Where's this project? Okay, AR1. You see here my project will be saved AR1. So I come to create project. Just take a couple of minutes and just close this hub. Okay, so now we can see we have our project, we have our scene, everything open. So the next thing we are going to be looking at is let's say we want to create a project, right? In this project we are going to create we say we want to create a VR project, and that is to use some application to detect or digital object in the real world, to place digital object in the real world. So before going that, first we have to remove this main camera, and after the main camera has been removed, what we need to do, we need to input or asset. We need to input or asset package. So we have a package. I'm going to provide that package in the description link below. So after this video, you can just download a zip folder and access it and just be able to upload it to your project and get started. So first I install it, and I'm going to click on all and import vuforia package. So after our vuforia package has been inputted, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to try to use vuforia camera, and so we can be able to see our project good clearly, and we should be able to migrate from one state to another, from one state to another. So please just hang on while I'm installing my vuforia package. Okay, our package has been installed, and next we are going to add our vuforia engine, our AR camera. We want to use the AR camera. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to go back before inputting any vuforia or project. First you have to get a vuforia account, and you need to get a database set up, and with that database you can be able to do whatever you want to do. So here I have my account, and I'm just going to log in the same. Just going to log in. I've already created a few database a few days back, and I'm just going to do it again for you to be able. So first we come here, or we come to home. After you come to home, you are just going to be saying the version of vuforia you're going to be using, right? And then we come to develop. Once you create the account, the first thing you do is tax your lesson. you have your lesson, and then you go to target and then add database for device. So this, and you create your database name, right? Let's just say our database name is just going to be PAR1, and we create. So now we open this database, and we need to modify every database. We need to add an image target. Our image target is used in vuforia where we want to select a particular image in a application, that after this image have been selected, and we will target the image to a particular animation, and this animation is going to display exactly what is in the project. And so we will just get to that. So first we browse to check for our images, and I'm just going to check and just get some old images that I've already created. Okay, I'm just going to okay. Now, so just become patient with me. Where did I place this thing? So download. Okay, just be patient. Let me just check for it. It's just some sort of book cover. Okay, so here will be our image target, and the name of the image is just Dave, and here I'm going to put 15. So I just add the image target. When after the image target has been uploaded, and I'm going to just download this database into Unity editor. So now we will have our target as this. As you can see, we have our target as this. So we open the editor back, we come to add image target, and here we come to from our database. So we are going to input from our database. So we are going to input from our database. Which database we have? Okay. Input default our target. So it's going to be like this. Here you have the paper here, and once the phone camera is shown to it, you will see in the phone, you will see this robot at the top of this paper doing some animation, walking, dancing, or whatsoever. But here in the real world, there is nothing like that. That's what we mean by vuforia. So we come to database, image target. Next, we input our image. Okay. All right. So after we input everything, the next thing we are going to do is image target from database. So here we'll have our database here, and this will be our image target. So now we can place this image whatever way we want to place it. We just come here to rotate. Let's say we want to stay in this image. Yeah. So we are just going to move it backward. So here, next we're going to do is to rotate it front of our main camera. Alright, just to rotate in front of our main camera. So we're just going to do something like this. Okay. So now, okay. All right. So now it's perfectly fitting. So the next thing we are going to do on this image target, we want to see if we have this copybook, and whenever we show our camera, we should see some sort of animation on top of it. It should be moving. So the next thing you do is you come here and then you just click on the assets tool, go and input asset. Right here I have some asset already that have been downloaded, so I'm just going to my asset and it's going to fetch all of my packages, my asset packages. So we just hang on a bit. Okay, so I want to use a barbarian asset, right? So I'm going to use this and import. I'm going to import this barbarian here. So I select all and then import. So now my assets has been imported. So I close and come back to my game scene, right? So after my game scene, next I'm going to do is I'm sorry, so sorry. Next I'm going to do is game view. Okay, next I'm going to do is I need to add this particular barbarian animation to our models. Yeah, so as you can see here, let me just click the game view. Okay, let me just drop it here to get a better performance. Okay, so as you can see, we have our barbarian here, and let me just make him to face me. Okay, so after we so after we show our copybook, this is what we want to see. This animation we want to see it. So first I will click on barbarian. Before making this particular thing, we have to do something like a child and parents, right? So we are going to make this barbarian or parent of this image, or child of this image target, right? So we'll click on barbarian and add to image target. So now it have become an image target, a child of this particular image target. So now we want to do our animation, how we want this particular thing to function. So we come here, barbarian, and the next thing we are going to do, select. Here we can see our animation. Now in the animation we can see here round key, see, So if we play this round kick, just instant, it's here. So this is what exactly he's going to be doing all of the time. All of the time. Once the camera is up, he's going to be doing this all of the time. So if we want this process to just be repeated and it shouldn't be countable, like it shouldn't be countable like a stop, a play, a stop, we are just going to come here where we have animation and we click material, legacy, yeah. And next we come to ring, legacy, model, okay, animation. It should just loop. After our animation has been looped, and we just need to go and just click this, and then we click apply. So it's going to apply that particular method, right? And after this method has been applied, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to test our application first. We want to test our application. So we don't have a camera right now assigned to it, so it's not going to do anything. But as you can see, this is the game view, right? So if I lift my phone up, and then I'm not going to see anything because it's not just up to that task. You see, it's not going to do anything because the target has not been formed. You see here, it's not going to do anything. You see here, you won't see anything, right? Because the target is not formed. The target is not formed. So if we want our target to be formed, the next thing we have to do is we have to create a particular target format, and it's going to be like super cool. Yeah, it's going to be like super cool. Yeah. So let's bring this copyboard and try it. And I'm just going to try again. Just going to try again. Just going to try. So just hang on, and it's going to be. So you see here, or you wouldn't see anything in the screen, right? But see here. This is the image target, right? This is the image target. So if I turn it this way, you see, it's not going to recognize anything because I haven't deployed anything to this particular image target. See, anyway, turn it, it's not going to fit in. See here, it's not. So what we do is we come with stop, and then we just see this one more time. And we come to image target, come to Barbarian, and come to select. So you see here, ring. Okay, ring here, full bone animation. It's going to be round kick. Round kick should be applied. So here, if our round kick is applied, and that's just it. Zoom in, input constraint, and I should input material. It should be legacy, right? Okay, I apply this And next I'm going to use location naming, enable material. Okay, next you come here, aim compression film. Okay, so far so good. Let's give it a try again. Okay, so let's see how we are going to get this thing started. Cause I just tried to rotate the main camera. I mean the image target. I tried to rotate it and just make it to be like kind of a flat line on the ground, right? So the position of this image is going to tell us that whenever, let me just give you a game view. This is how a game view is going to be like, and stimulate. Okay, so when we are using the phone, we are going to see it like this, and it's going to appear like this in the phone, and we can be able to view our animation and however we want to view it. So we are going to kind of test it, and let's just try to test it this way. Okay, so as you can see here, we have it. So this, you see here, can you see it? So he's going to be like he's actually in the real world, right? Like he's standing on top of this coffee book, but realistically speaking, he's not. You see, as soon as the cameras gets on this particular image, it makes this image a target, and then the target or animation should be animated immediately when the image has been targeted, right? So he will continue to do this in a looping position over and over and over and over. So if you can thoroughly see here, he's doing it at the same time. The digits here are changing. We have the position, the rotation, and the scale. So it will just be changing from one stage to another. Whatever way you do it, he's going to see here. You stand this, and then he's going to be like kind of, yeah. So you see. That's just it. So, you see, Aaron bring the camera close to his face to get a very good look at it. Look at that. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. How amazing is it, bro? Look at it. Okay, so let's call it a day. We are done for today. So if you're watching my YouTube channel, please, I want you to subscribe or share this video. Drop your comment in the section below, the comment section. Whatever question you have, ask, and I will be here to guide you the process. I'm not the best, but in my own way, I try to be at least up to standard, that I can be able to help my brethren back home that don't have the full access to all of these things. So thank you. Also here now, we're just going to stop the animation. Okay, so I'm going to close this project, and I'm just going to close it. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next Friday.